Nothing beats creepy photos that puts us in a Halloween spirit. They can be scary but fascinating too. We've got some photos that will send shivers down your spine. Check out the best scary photos and stories to get you in the Halloween spirit. This 1928 photograph of Lon Chaney dressed as a very spooky clown, taken from the silent film Laugh, Clown, Laugh. The 21 young people who lost their lives in a stampede at the German music event Love Parade in 2010 are depicted in this painting. About 500 people suffered injuries in the terrible accident. The gravestones in this eastern section of North London's Highgate Cemetery, which has been the final resting place for around 200,000 people since 1839, are showing signs of falling inward. This statue of a person in repose was built to comfort mourners, but since it evokes images of death, it might keep you awake at night. It is a typical occurrence in nature, yet the illustration of the harm a lightning strike can impact to a stone church spire in Denny, Scotland feels more eerie than usual. Among the 28,000 homes destroyed in the disaster were the Victorian homes on Howard Street near 17th Avenue. An estimated 3,000 lives were lost overall, according to estimates. In 2018, a wildfire in Marti, Greece, resulted in the deaths of over 100 people and the drowning of over 250 more as they attempted to run into the adjacent sea. A divorcee named Martha Beck and her partner Raymond Fernandez went on a murderous rampage between 1947 and 1949, killing up to 20 women they had met through personal newspapers' ads. This photograph was taken in New York City in 1949. In 1951, Martha Beck, the convicted Lonely Hearts Killer, was executed by an electric chair after being found guilty of murder. This haunting image of convicted and capital murderer Carla Faye Tucker exemplifies why the public was divided over Texas's decision to execute her on February 3, 1998. Her execution via lethal injection was the first for a woman in Texas since 1863. Now onto the pictures that will undoubtedly cause you to have icy fingers and a terrifying moment. These gallows are visible at the Palacio de los Olvidados, also known as the Palace of the Forgotten, in Granada, Spain. During the Spanish Inquisition, prisoners were tortured on these gallows. This ghost ship is haunting for a different reason. In 2011, a tsunami off the coast of Japan accidentally pushed it into the water. The US Coast Guard sank the ghost ship in 2012 because it posed an environmental risk and a danger to maritime traffic. The ocean's bottom is home to a lot of spooky things. One of them was a bell that was a part of a pirate ship. The Whydah Galley was found in the waters of Cape Cod, Massachusetts. In 1987, a 6-year-old was murdered by her adoptive father, Gerald Steinberg. Hedda Nussbaum, Steinberg's then-girlfriend, is seen here with 6-month-old Lisa shortly after the unauthorized adoption and before she became a late 1980s symbol of domestic abuse. Russia's entire royal family, along with a number of their attendants, were killed in the early hours of July 17, 1918, putting an abrupt and deadly end to a 300-year-old imperial dynasty. Since February 1917, the family was incarcerated by the Bolsheviks. Karl Wallender is shown in a celebratory pose in 1978, shortly after he went across London's Tower Bridge on a tightrope. Tragically, Karl passed away at the age of 73 while walking a tightrope in San Juan, Puerto Rico, later that year. Krista McAuliffe, a school teacher who had been chosen from more than 11,000 candidates to take part in the NASA Teacher in Space experiment, died when the Space Shuttle Challenger broke apart on January 28, 1986, just 73 seconds into its 10th flight. One of the 4 nuclear reactors overheated and exploded, causing a fire and spewing radioactive material into the air, some of which are still present in the area today. An old armchair with a doll's head sits in what was once a kindergarten in the Chernobyl zone. An old wartime tunnel is eerie in a different sense, located in St. Aubin, Jersey. What makes the image so unsettling is more of what we can't see in it. This image qualifies as scary. The little girl's image most likely appeared twice because of the film's camera's double exposure. The ancient black and white style heightens its eerie quality. That's all for today, guys. Do like, comment, and also let us know what you'd want to see next. Subscribe to the channel for more such content, and we'll see you at the next one.